The second day of the New England Patriots training camp has officially wrapped up, and the buzz around the team is growing stronger by the minute. This marks the beginning of Mike Vrabel's first camp as the head coach, and the atmosphere is charged with anticipation and cautious optimism. There's a sense that the team is not only preparing for the season ahead, but also laying the groundwork for a new era under Vrabel's leadership. The question on everyone's mind is whether the future is truly unfolding now, especially as the Patriots rookies step onto the field and start to show flashes of the potential that made them valuable draft picks. The offense and defense are both under intense scrutiny, but it's the offensive side of the ball where some of the most interesting storylines are developing. Quarterback play has been a particular highlight so far, with Drake May continuing to impress. Beyond his already solid debut on day one, his performance over these 2 days of practice has been nothing short of consistent, showing a level of precision and command that suggests he's adjusting well to the offensive scheme. May has completed 22 out of 24 passes during 11-on-11 drills, numbers that speak volumes about his readiness and ability to operate within the system. Josh McDaniels is installing. Of course, these sessions have been non-contact, which means the defense isn't allowed to apply pressure on the quarterbacks, so the conditions are ideal for quarterbacks to perform efficiently. Still, it's encouraging to see May maintaining such accuracy and poise at this stage. It bodes well for his confidence and his prospects as he continues to learn the nuances of the offense. Josh Dobbs also bounced back on data after a quieter opening day. His ability to spread the ball around and maintain control has been noticeable, and it adds a valuable dimension to the quarterback room. Similarly, Ben Woolridge is showing promise, distributing the ball effectively and demonstrating solid mechanics, even if he's still gaining experience at this level. The quarterback competition in New England looks healthy, and it sets the tone for a camp where every player is motivated to push each other and rise to the occasion. Josh McDaniels' offense is still very much in its early stages, emphasizing timing and short, precise passes rather than explosive plays downfield. This dink and dunk approach reflects a strategic focus on efficiency and ball control. It's clear that the team is prioritizing execution and the fundamentals at this point, rather than trying to stretch the field with deep shots. This methodical approach allows the players to get comfortable with their roles, build chemistry, and understand the playbook in a controlled environment. It's also worth noting that the style currently being practiced doesn't quite suit some of the offensive weapons on the roster. Players like Stefon Diggs, Pop Douglas, and Kahan Booty, who are more accustomed to explosive plays and stretching defenses, aren't yet fully tapping into their strengths in this camp format. Similarly, tight end Hunter Henry's game isn't centered on short timing routes either, but the focus remains on putting the team in the best position to succeed by mastering the scheme. First, one player who has drawn attention on offenses, Pop Douglas, while Kyle Williams grabbed the spotlight on the first day with a highlight reel play. It was Douglas who made a standout catch on data that has fans buzzing. He's positioning himself as a potential breakout candidate for his third year in the league, stepping into the starting slot wide receiver role with authority. That slot receiver spot has historically been a vital position for Josh McDaniels' offense, serving as a primary target and playmaker. Past Patriots stars like Julian Edelman and Wes Welker built their reputations thriving in that role, and Douglas has the opportunity to follow in those footsteps. His ability to find soft spots in the defense and make tough catches could become a key element in the Patriots' passing attack this season. The kicking competition is another subplot developing in camp. Andreas Borregales, who was selected in this past draft, is facing off against veteran John Parker Romo for the starting job. Romo showed reliability by making all 4 of his attempts during a recent session, while Borregales went 3 for 4, missing a field goal from about 50 yards out. Both kickers have displayed range and accuracy within the 30 to 50-yard window, and it's still early in camp. Expectations lean towards Borregales eventually winning the spot, but the key will be his ability to maintain consistency against a seasoned NFL veteran. The transition from college or draft status to the pro level is never easy, especially for rookies competing against players with years of experience. So the pressure is on for Borregales to prove that he can handle the mental and physical demands of kicking in the NFL. Turning back to the rookies on offense, the question remains, is the future really now for the Patriots? All 4 of their top draft picks have been heavily involved in the offensive drills on day 2. Will Campbell is expected to be the starting left tackle, and he's been seeing almost every snap during practice, demonstrating the potential to solidify that crucial position, of course. Offensive and defensive linemen often can't show their full value until the pads come on, and contact is allowed until then. It's mostly about technique and positioning. Campbell has been tested against some formidable pass rushers like Milton Williams, Kean White, and Harold Landry, who have all looked sharp in their pass rushing moves. Since the defensive players can rely on speed and power without worrying about the offensive line's counter, it puts young offensive linemen like Campbell at a disadvantage in these early sessions. Still, his presence and reps are vital for gaining experience and developing the instincts necessary for the position. Trayvon Henderson, another rookie, has caught the eye with his speed and explosiveness whenever he gets the ball in his hands. His ability to accelerate and break away from defenders is evident, though he too is working mostly in shell helmets during these early practices. How he performs once full pads and full contact come into play remains to be seen, but his flashes of talent are encouraging. Kyle Williams, who impressed on day one, continues to rotate in with the wide receivers. While he did have a drop on day two, his involvement in the offense remains steady, and he's clearly making an impact in practice. A bit of a surprise has been Jared Wilson, a rookie center who is not only rotating at center, but has also been working at left guard, mixing in with the starters and pushing for playing time. Wilson seems to have leapfrogged Caden Wallace at left guard, and is competing to earn a spot in the starting lineup, potentially challenging veterans like Cole Strange or Garrett Bradbury. The offensive line battle is shaping up to be a fascinating subplot throughout camp. Veteran Morgan Moses has been taking some rest days as part of the team's veteran management strategy, giving opportunities to backups like Dury Jacobs, who has logged significant reps at his position. Overall, these lineman battles will be crucial to how the Patriots shape their offensive identity this season. The four rookies pushing hard on offense could make a huge difference, but limiting mistakes will be essential if the Patriots want to compete for the top spots in the AFC East. Meanwhile, there's a player on the roster who needs to start making some noise: Jalen Polk. Coming off a difficult rookie season, Polk has the pedigree and the backing from the front office to succeed. Last year's leadership, including input from general managers and decision-makers like Elliott Wolf, believed in his potential, but after 2 days of camp, Polk has been essentially invisible on the field. He is dealing with general soreness, and the team is reportedly playing it safe with him. But this is far from ideal for a player trying to prove he deserves a roster spot. The wide receiver group on the Patriots is crowded, with probably 7 or 8 players fighting for limited spots. For Polk, who was expected to carve out a place, the competition is fierce, and right now he looks like the odd man out, while others like Ethan Chisholm and Javon Baker are making plays and catching coaches' eyes. Polk has yet to show the consistency and impact necessary to hold his position. It's not quite panic time yet, but the pressure is mounting quickly. He needs to get on the field and start performing at a level that earns him meaningful snaps, or he risks being left off the roster when the regular season begins. Elsewhere in the AFC East, another quarterback situation grabbed attention recently. The New York Jets' Justin Fields suffered a scary injury scare during practice when he was rolled up on and had to be carted off the field. The initial fear was for something serious, but fortunately, the injury was diagnosed as a dislocated toe, a painful but far less severe issue than originally feared. Fields is being treated as day-to-day, with trainers focused on reducing swelling and helping him recover fully. This was a relief not only for the Jets but also for the league, as Fields is a dynamic dual-threat quarterback whose presence changes the way defenses must prepare. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to Patriots Hub and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our New England Patriots. And don't be shy, share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. In a surprising twist that's igniting conversations across the NFL, rumors are swirling that Green Bay Packers quarterback Jordan Love may have reached a stunning agreement with the New England Patriots, while no official confirmation has been made. Multiple unnamed sources close to the situation suggest that the former first-round pick could be donning the iconic navy and red as soon as next season. This potential move has taken both fanbases and analysts by surprise. Just months ago, Love was being hailed as the future of the Packers franchise, coming off a promising season where he showed flashes of brilliance and poise under pressure. Many believed Green Bay had finally found its next long-term quarterback after the Aaron Rodgers era, but if the whispers hold true, Love's tenure in Wisconsin may be over before it truly began. New England, on the other hand, has been in search of stability at the quarterback position since the departure of Tom Brady. Mac Jones failed to meet expectations, and Bailey Zappe hasn't convinced the front office that he's the answer. Love, with his arm talent and mobility, could be the piece Bela Hicor whoever takes over that evolving Patriots front office needs. To ignite a fresh start, speculation is running rampant about what this deal, if real, could involve. Would it be a trade, a sign-and-trade scenario? Or is this something even more dramatic, a quiet fallout in Green Bay that's leading Love to explore new horizons? Some insiders suggest a behind-the-scenes breakdown in contract talks may have opened the door for New England to make an aggressive pitch, regardless of how it plays out. One thing is clear, the very idea of Jordan Love leaving Green Bay for Foxborough has sent shockwaves through the league. If it materializes, it could reshape the AFC landscape and mark yet another seismic quarterback shift. In an offseason already full of surprises, stay tuned, this could be just the beginning. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our New England Patriots, be sure to subscribe to Patriots Hub and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.